All right. Let me just go to YouTube. Just make sure everything sounds okay. We should be good to go, but I'm paranoid. Uh, One moment. One second, y'all. I don't think you can hear me. Edit. See if it's the headphones real quick. Ah, I see. Okay, we're good. 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 Okay. My headphones were fucking up. Okay. Just getting some things set up real quick. Go ahead and mute that. Yeah, we can rock like that. That'll work. So how y'all doing? Oh man, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. I got this thing yesterday. It's this. I don't know if you can see the signature down here, but I got this this little poster here, signed by found that at a fucking flea market, bro. Biggest steal I ever had. Okay. The chat popped out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is. Hopefully, we get to see Greg play a little bit today. I still don't know what number he's going to be wearing. They don't have that listed just yet. Greg Mans, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully, we get to see him today. I guess I can take a look at Cincinnati's roster real quick, see what players are interesting there. Yeah, you got Chris Evans. That's the running back from Michigan, right? Yeah. So he's interesting. Puka Williams. He might not know the playbook right away, but I feel like he can at least get out there and show a little bit of strength. I didn't know you were from Mexico, David. I see you in the comment sections all the time. I had no idea you're from Mexico. That's dope. Um, I just need to be able to see him like use his hands and stuff like that because I don't want to judge him based on like 2016 and 20. That's just not fair. But he really hasn't gotten significant playing time since then. So I'm hoping we get to see him at least a little bit today. I don't know if he'll play, but we'll see. Jamar Chase, I don't know if he's going to play today. I probably wouldn't play him, but he's intriguing. Just kind of taking a look at some of the Bengals real quick. Trey Hill, yeah, he was a center we were looking at. Jackson Carman, I don't really like that much. Dante Smith, why? Yeah. Right now, there really isn't much depth available to us right now. We needed to do that either in actual free agency or in the draft, and we just don't seem to be able to evaluate offensive line talent. We're okay with like receivers. We can evaluate defense very well, but offensive line, absolutely not. I don't get what it is. Oh yeah, Cincinnati does have Joseph Osai. I forgot about that. That's cool. Cam Sample. Tyler Shelvin, who I was a big fan of. Darius Hodge. Antonio Phillip. Okay. Just kind of wanted to get a look at Cincinnati's roster before we get into the game. I am thinking about doing this for the regular season games too. I'm kind of having fun with these live streams. It was just going to be like a preseason test just to see how it would go, but I think I'm enjoying it, so I think I'll keep doing it. So yeah. Also, the thing with the Dolphins too, with their offensive line evaluation, they don't seem to even understand what. They don't really seem to have much of a plan as far as what type of offensive lineman that they even like. Like, are they looking for more power offensive linemen? Or are you looking for zone? Like, they don't really seem to have any kind of direction as far as what type of line that they want. It's kind of just all over the place because Liam Eichenberg and Austin Jackson would definitely lead you toward more of a zone type of scheme because the athleticism and lack of strength. But then that doesn't fit Solomon Kinley at all, right? So I don't know. I don't know. To me, it seems like the Dolphins really like athletic, somewhat strong offensive linemen that are lazy and soft. That seems to be what we like. But you know, it looks like Tua's not dressed to play, so not really shocked. Just let him rest for a couple weeks. Let him make sure he's healthy. He got the rust off. Hopefully today we get to see more of like Kai Loxley, Khalil McLean, Kirk Merritt, some of these more bottom of the roster guys who are really fighting for these spots. Because I feel like in the first game we really didn't get to see them at all, and not much in the second either. We got a little bit of it in the fourth quarter. That's really about it. The offensive line needs to play pretty much the whole game because they need to get together as a unit. All right, here we go. I'm going to pop out the chat. Put you all over there. All right, cool. We got Reed Sinnett coming out here. Is he going to be our only quarterback today? If we're starting with him, I assume. I know Tua's not playing. He's not even dressed. I don't know if Jacoby Brissett's going to play or not. Okay. Go ahead and unmute this. Man, Reed Sinnett stared that shit down, man. We do have Jared Dokes in the backfield. We've got Hunter Long out there. But Reed Sinnett stared that shit down and got it slapped. Hunter Long's block just there wasn't bad. All right, we got man coverage, single high safety. Hand off to Dokes. Decent little run up the gut. We've got Adam Pankey out there. Oh, Preston Williams is out there playing. Malcolm Perry. Let's see. More single high safety man. Got Solomon Kinley out there. That is, I think, Robert Jones. Yeah. Still kind of getting the numbers down for some of the new guys. All right, 2 deep safeties now. He's got to get rid of the ball a little quicker. But who was the right tackle there? He got bodied twice in a row. That's Larnell Coleman. All right, let's see what happened there. So right there, Larnell Coleman was overcompensating. He was expecting the inside move, so he stopped his feet, and that allowed him to just take the edge and get that advantage. Stop guessing. But I have a feeling he's doing that because he knows his hands aren't good. So he's got to be able to get there first. Okay. I'm kind of surprised Joe Burrow's playing today. That makes sense. I wouldn't play Joe Burrow for much more than that. All right, let's see what crowd in the line. Nice wrap up. Hopefully Joe Burrow has a good season this year. I hated seeing the injury he took last year. That was Nick Needham that forced that ball out. I gotta stop clapping into the mic. I'm sorry. Looks like Scarlett falling on that ball. Well, he didn't force it out. Jamar Chase just dropped it. Interesting. I'm glad they didn't try to say that that was on us. I would have been kind of annoyed. Let's see what we got. Single high. Got Noah out there. Damn, we got to wrap up, dude. That's one thing that's been consistent so far with these. I mean, he doesn't get anywhere ultimately, but in these preseason games, they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities that they should not be getting. Who's this guy? That's the point. Yeah, okay. So their other quarterbacks are Brennan Allen and Kyle Shermer. Okay. Hopefully, we get to see a little bit more from our offense this drive. I'm not expecting a whole lot with Reed Sinnett at quarterback, but we got to see a little bit more, at least from the line, the running backs. The receivers are going to have kind of a rough day today, just because the quarterback play. But let's see real quick. Hopefully, we get to see a little bit more of Jordan Scarlett too. I feel like he hasn't had that many opportunities this preseason. Patrick Laird can go right now, so I don't really need to see him get more snaps. I feel like our running backs 1 and 2 need to be Malcolm Brown and Myles Gaskin. Not necessarily in that order. I would have Gaskin then Brown. Ahmed number 3, and then probably either Dokes or Scarlett 4. I'd say Dokes is probably winning that competition right now, but like Scarlett just hasn't had the opportunities. As far as our tight ends, I don't really care either way. Maybe get to see Keithan Carter a little bit. We haven't really seen him much. I feel like we haven't seen Cameron Tom really play at all as far as center goes. It's pretty much just been Scorer and Dieter. Okay, so Sinnott is going to be playing quarterback all day today. Okay. Good to know. I kind of had a feeling when he came out first and Tua wasn't dressed. But Hunter Long in motion. Hand off to Dokes. Good second effort. Decent blocking. A little bit of attitude from the left tackle there. That was Panky. Some guy safety man to man. Throw to the left outside would probably be there. Or right. Man, he's overthrowing a 6'4" receiver, man. That's a little rough. And Preston really needs these snaps right now too. I wouldn't say that Preston's guaranteed to make this roster right now. He might even be able to go straight back to that. Yep, same direction. Let's not do that. That's Kirk Merritt. I like the effort though. Kirk Merritt's making a strong case to stay on this team too, because he's been really good for special teams too. Yeah, I think so too, man. Because Preston can't stay healthy, and this guy's really good on special teams. I feel like he can take Preston and Matt Collins' spot. Dokes is showing some second effort, bro. Sorry about that. Decent little throw on the move. Nice stiff arm. I'm not that impressed with Hollins. Plus, I mean, we have like 4 tight ends that are having a hard time making this roster. And Tua doesn't really like the big-bodied targets that much. We got Devontae Parker, too, which he can go as well, really, just because of the health concerns with him. I think Kirk Merritt could get some legit playing time this year. We seem to be having a little bit more success running to the left. Probably because Saul McKinley's right there, I suppose. Just run behind that big motherfucker. Outside right would be there. Well, unless he runs that route. The problem is like with Hollins, I don't know if I'd rather have him or Lynn Bowden. It's this receiving core, it gets really weird. But I think Preston's as good as done. That's just some favoritism. Good job stepping up into the pocket. Gets it to Patrick Laird. Reed Sinnott is so inconsistent, man. Like sometimes it looks pretty good. Like when he's scrambling and stuff, it looks okay. But nice. Decent little second effort there. Adam Pankey's not really getting much push though. Cincinnati's playing with a lot of single high safety. Line collapse there. Come on, 3rd and 8. Let's go. Hunter Long in motion. Nice little screen. Okay. I kind of wish that was Jordan Scarlett getting those snaps instead of Patrick Laird, but hey. Is that Malcolm Perry? Yeah, it was Malcolm Perry in motion. Yeah, for sure. Our top 3 running backs is pretty much set in stone at this point. Kirk Merritt might eat this. Good job buying time. Chris Myrick's gotten a lot of playing time too. Mainly because our tight end group has not been healthy. Yeah. Reed Sinnett looks good when he's like scrambling around buying time. He kind of reminds me of like a poor man's Tony Romo a little bit. I think that's fairly accurate though, because he's not like as strong as like a Ben Roethlisberger, but I think you're a little ahead of me. That was a good run. I just seen the touchdown. Oh man. Yeah, Dokes looks good. Seeing a lot of second effort from him. I think he will be a great relief power back for Malcolm Brown this year. And someone we can develop a little bit this year while we have Malcolm Brown. That's definitely going to be a line this year, for sure. Just seen Tayshawn Render. Hopefully we get to see a little bit of him today. I hope so. I still wanted Kylan Hill, but I'll take him. Kylan Hill, he was a running back that ended up going to Green Bay right shortly after we took Dokes. Mississippi State, really, really good, very balanced running back. Now he's he does have some speed to him, but he has power, can catch, can block. Like he's just a really good balanced running back. About like 215. Kind of reminds me like a better version of Kenyon Drake a little bit, without the fumble issues. Yeah. I think if he gets opportunities in Green Bay, I think he's going to flash. But whatever. Shout out to Reggie Bush. I don't feel like doing it, but a part of me wanted to go grab my Reggie Bush jersey out of my closet. I don't feel like doing it though. Did you get the new Madden 22? I ain't getting that shit. I didn't get Madden 21 either. Not until they fix franchise. Uh, Oklahoma State. I don't remember which one you're talking about. It's been a while. My mind has been off that draft now. Hang on. I'm curious who you're talking about. Um, yeah, I was like that for a long time too, David, but it's just so bad now. I just can't do it. I always forget about Brandon Allen. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. He said he was a 7th round pick. Round 7. Decent little defense there. Nebraska. Single high safety man to man. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Noah got cooked there. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Come on, 3rd and 7. Obviously, still some more single high. Noah's gotten cooked a couple times there. Nah, it's not really his fault, but those bunch formations. You go back and watch my our the film from week 2 of last year against the Bills. To see why that's a bad matchup. that Billy Price for Cincinnati? Forgot about him. I've said it multiple times, but we really are allowing them second effort points by just not wrapping up. Tevin Jenkins went in like the second or third round. Yeah, I wanted Tevin Jenkins as well. He went to the Bears. I think he just got hurt though. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He had a back injury. He might be missing this entire season, unfortunately. I loved him though, like coming out for sure. I wanted him too. I wanted to take him over um, Javon Holland. Oh, I love Nick, man. We have to re-sign him. We gotta keep that dude. He's such a good nickel corner, man. He really is. Nickel corners are starters now. Nice. Forgot about Travion Williams. Yeah, he is. He is an angry ass little dude. Love that man. Yeah, Tevin Jenkins went 39th overall, so that's early second. Just went and check that out while we're on commercial. Yeah, I wanted him over Javon Holland personally. Because I was on just trying to fix the offensive line over safety in general. Tevin Jenkins was my number 3 tackle, just behind Slater and Sewell. But I mean, I guess at least we have Liam, but it ain't the same. And I would have drafted both of them. I still would have drafted Liam because our offensive line is bad enough where drafting 2 isn't a bad call. But, you know. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like Austin Jackson at all, man. I can't stand it. I didn't like it coming out either. No, neither do I. We might have to play him this year. I don't know. I'm almost saying start Jesse Davis at right tackle, even though I don't like him, and then just let like Greg Little, Adam Pankey, and Lornell Coleman fight for the left tackle spot. Come on, man. That was good. That was tight coverage, though. It was just a good throw. Who's that? Dude, that's Duke Riley, man. Duke Riley stays getting cooked. Duke Riley's got to go. He actually hung with him pretty good. It was actually good coverage, but man. Him and Trill Williams, though, have gotten cooked so much throughout this preseason. Put Liam at left. I don't know. I prefer Hunt at guard, to be honest. Because I don't really want Michael Dieter out there at all. I want Scora as our starting. I don't know. And keep in mind, our right tackle spot is Tua's blind side. So you want your best offensive lineman on the right side. That's why I was saying Liam. Because the problem is Greg Little's also lazy and soft. He's got the same problem as Austin Jackson. He's just more physically talented. Maybe by default. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's any way we can patch this together where this offensive line even looks competent, though. I think my favorite's probably Solomon Kinley. But we don't run the right system to really utilize him. But I don't know. I'm not saying put Kinley at tackle. His feet are too slow. Yeah, he has to stay at guard, but I don't know. Ooh! Malcolm Perry. He'd be your starting right guard. Who would be your other starting guard if Hunt is starting at right tackle? Hope this dude's okay. Yeah, that was. I don't know. I just feel like Saul McKinley and Robert Hunt are both just better off at guard because Hunt's feet aren't that good. What's whose name? The guy hurt? I didn't see his number. Yeah. You have to be faster at tackle than guard. Because the Brazilian guy, Derval Quertos Nit, I can't pronounce it. But because at tackle, you're up against quick, twitchy edge rushers, and you have to be able to move your feet and chop your feet and get to your mark. But guard, you're more dealing with power, like defensive tackles. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that nickname for any of them, to be fair. I don't know if that's Durval or it's got to be him, right? I can't pronounce it. All I know is I think Adam Pankey is terrible. I think he could probably make the 53. Durval's been okay enough for that. He'll probably be one of the backup guards, but I don't know if he's going to start. I don't know. With this offensive line, everybody will probably get an opportunity. Just keep trying people out until something works better, basically. Wow. That left side collapsed so fast. Man. Good timing on the slant. Is that Kai Loxley, the former quarterback? Yeah, Sennett's actually been okay. He might be able to be a decent candidate for our. That's Kai Loxley. He was a quarterback that went undrafted and is trying receiver. Yeah, I got a video on him, but this is the first time he's really getting to see him play receiver. I was hoping we'd get to see him a little bit today because he hasn't really had much opportunity. Let me see. UTEP. UTEP. Yeah, he was not the best quarterback in the world. He had some athleticism to him. That's really about it, though. So, pretty good move. Switching to receiver. I don't think he's going to make this team, but especially if he can't catch. Oops. Mac Hollins' hair is crazy. Just saying that in the background. There we go. Kai Loxley might be able to get an opportunity outside. That was far left, man. Bro. So his throws are okay, but his decision making could definitely use some work. He stared that down, man. He never looked away from that pass. So he looks fairly accurate. His arm doesn't look that great. Has some ability to buy some time, but it looks like his mental processing definitely needs work. This will be a good way of gauging if we feel like Reed Sinnett can be our second string quarterback next year, because Jacoby Brissett's only on a 1-year deal. So I kind of feel like we should probably still get somebody else to compete with him. It's a Pepsi. I don't like Bud Light at all. Tastes like piss. I should say it's neither one because I'm not being sponsored, but hey. Oh man. Yes, I am, sir. Definitely a Game of Thrones fan. I can't hang it up, but I got a bunch of posters for Game of Thrones as well. I want to put them up in my room, but kind of difficult with school. With you have to do everything online, and their stupid system literally confuses like faces on posters as if it thinks there's people in the room trying to help me with tests. It's really stupid. But the Star Wars poster in the back is fine. But most posters, absolutely not. Doesn't work. I don't get it. Whatever. Got Jamal Perry out there at punt return. What am I thinking? I'm sorry. I'm exhausted, by the way. Got Jalen Phillips out there, though. He's being listed as someone who may do that, though. All right, single high safety man to man. We got Nick Needham down at the bottom. It's been the runs up the middle that have really been problems. Now, I understand that Raekwon Davis starting full time is going to help with a lot of that stuff. Having McKinney out there and stuff like that, that's all going to help, but it doesn't bode well. We stop most of the runs to the outside, but the inside runs are tearing us apart, man. Interesting how much man coverage you see in preseason. I mean, that's normal for us, but that's the issue, though. When they know you're doing all man, those crossing routes are going to murder you. Especially if you have a quarterback that's been in the league for a little bit and knows to throw against the blitz. Bringing the house, it looks like. Yep. Yeah, we've been pretty good on penalties for the most part. At least last year we were. Um, Definitely improved since the Adam Gase days as far as penalties go. We were pretty good under Joe Philbin on on penalties, but oh man, if Nick was like a second quicker, that's a pick. Is that Isaiah Prince? I forgot about that dude. Preseason's always fun with stuff like that. Come on, man. That was a good throw though. I can't remember. I don't think so. I think that was Adam Gase. I think that was his last year. I could be wrong, but that's the thing about evaluating like 400 players a year for the draft. Once the draft class is over, it's out of my mind. More of the same there, man. Trevion Williams is good though. Just hasn't had the real opportunities in Cincinnati. Um, I've been doing it like regularly for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I've been uploading for a little longer than that, but I wasn't consistent at first. This year was the first year like I went really crazy for the draft because like I usually watch about 400 players anyway, but I don't usually make videos on all of them. This year I just said fuck it, I'm just gonna throw them all at you. I've already started the evaluation process for 2022. Good for Cincinnati. That was a bad snap. Never mind, full start. That Jonah Williams? Brett Johnson, okay. Uh the Dolphins, man, our defense looks really good for the most part, like I'm expecting. Our pass rush looks good. Coverage looks good for the most part. Got to clean up some of the up the middle runs, stop the second chance opportunities. Offense, it's just going to come down to that offensive line, man. Oh, in the draft, I don't know. Um, there's some pretty decent offensive linemen I'm already looking at. Of course, we got to wait and see who all is even declaring. And my final opinions on these players can't happen yet because they still got to play their season this year. But the offensive line room is looking pretty decent. The quarterback uh, class is terrible though. For this class, it's looking like. But thank God we got two already because that quarterback class is looking disgusting. Some good running backs, it seems, though, which would be good. Because I would still love like a real 3-down back, or at least like a main starter, and then just have some rotational guys like Gaskin. I was trying to get either Najee, Etienne, or one of the North Carolina guys this year, but doesn't seem like Miami values running back that much. Which is strange because Brian Flores comes from New England, and yeah, they do a running back by committee over there, but I mean they got a lot of pretty high drafted running backs over there. That's why it works. I don't know. I ain't trying to draft one in the first round, but yeah, it's not. Doesn't even seem like running back is a priority. An offensive line surely isn't either. Which they're just wrong on that one, the offensive line. Because I ain't trying to see Tua get murdered this year. I almost say if the offensive line is too bad this year, put Jacoby Brissett out there and let him get murdered. Just let him be a meat shield until we can get some new offensive linemen. Oh man. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the commentators are talking about the Deshaun Watson thing. Deshaun Watson is going to be impossible to trade right now. I've been trying to stay out of that whole thing until more information comes out, but trying to trade him right now would be pretty tough. I don't want him. That's just me. Yeah, I'm not trying to trade for Deshaun Watson. He might not even be able to play. Your guy Duvall's out there playing guard. It's gonna go high. We actually got Cameron Tom out there. Yep. He just put somebody on his ass. I just can't pronounce it. I'm too white for that. Okay. You don't see very many horse collars anymore. Yeah, I know. He's definitely nasty. He just needs to work on his technique. That's the thing too. Like, what type of offensive line are we looking for? Like, if it was a power scheme, then I'd say run him and Saul McKinley out right now at guard, both spots. But yeah, Kyle Loxley's actually looking okay. He had a drop pass earlier, but I just don't see how he's making the team. This receiver room is just really stacked. Receiver and tight end is really difficult to make this team right now. Corner as well. Decent completion to Malcolm Perry. Pretty tough catch. Caught that with just his fingertips. No, he just double catched that. That's not good. Nice little run. Oh, nice stiff arm. Job, Jared Dokes. I do feel as though if we can get some decent blocking, I feel like this running back group isn't terrible. I think Gaskin, Brown, Ahmed, and Dokes, I think that's a decent little group. But the blocking is just so inconsistent. Finally Jordan Scarlett's going to come out. Going to get it to him, too. Ooh! Jordan Scarlett. Over the shoulder into that man. Set his ass down. Okay. Oh, man. He is really good at buying time. He does have a little bit of Tony Romo in him. He really does. Finally getting to see Cameron Tom play a little bit of center. Not a bad little rep from him either. The rest of the offensive line didn't do great, but he didn't do bad. We do have Greg Little out there, 75. Hey, it's already a 2-minute warning. Been a pretty fast first half. It's only been about an hour. Clock's pretty much been running. Appreciate that. These last preseason games are always a little bit rougher. Not seeing very many starters, but they're also sort of the most important for these bottom of the roster guys. Do y'all know if New England has confirmed that Cam Newton is going to be starting week 1 or not? That's who we play is New England first. I'm not totally sure. Let me see if I can find out real quick. Cam Newton. Now I'll just have to wait and see. Honestly, I think I'd rather play Cam than Mac, to be honest with you. Okay. Ooh. Kirk Merritt, man, he to me has guaranteed his spot on this roster. He's played really well. Special teams, everything. He's fighting for a spot. I don't think he's short for sure, but and get in there with Jared Dokes. Very nice. Great way to finish that. I want to see Kirk Merritt get some snaps even in the regular season, man. He's playing really well. Probably after this game, because we have a whole week before the start of the regular season for us. I'll probably make a video kind of talking about who I think should make this team and stuff like that. I think Kirk has probably been the biggest surprise of this preseason because he's always been talented, but he just didn't get a chance to do preseason. Obviously, last year, he's just been really, really good. Because obviously you've got Jalen Waddle and Devontae Parker who are all but safe on this team. Will Fuller, he's good to go. So that's already three receivers. I think Kirk Merritt's got to make a spot. He's just played too well not to. Then you got one, maybe two more receiver spots. I feel like Albert Wilson has to make the team. And then I guess just let them figure it out between Matt Collins and Lynn Bowden. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I think receiver is the hardest position to try to figure out on this team. Also, hopefully by the time the regular season starts, hopefully NFL Game Pass fixes their all 22 system because right now all 22s don't exist on Game Pass right now. They're saying that they should have it back by the time the regular season starts, but hopefully that actually ends up happening. Otherwise, I won't be able to do the film sessions I did last year. Either way, I'll do these live streams, but not the same as the film. Ooh, that was a nice hit. LeBlanc has really made a habit of coming down and smacking people. He got the worst of it there, but let you check what. Oh, NFL Game Pass. I haven't checked it today. That was a terrible pass. Who is that quarterback for them? Number 6? That's Kyle Shermer. Man, we can't let them get these second effort yards, man. Wrap them up. Got Ledbetter out there. Halftime, I'm probably going to go get another drink real quick. Stand up for a bit. Jamar Chase is going to be nasty for them this year. What you got, Kyle Shermer? That was a good throw. Jesus. It was good coverage, but that was just a good throw. Was that Trill Williams? I'm telling you, Trill Williams and Duke Riley have gotten beat so many times. Yeah, it's Trill Williams. You can't miss the fucking corner wearing 51. Get to see our defense in the 2-minute drill a little bit. Forgot about Keaton Sutherland. Good job. Force him to throw that away. I'll take it. Give him a little bit more room this play. Makes sense with the time left. Brandon Scarlett almost got there. Cincinnati calls timeout. Okay. Does Malcolm Perry make it? I don't know, man. I don't think so. That is true. Lynn Bowden's out for the year. So, no. So, let's say they take 6 receivers, which is pretty normal. Man, what do you do with Jakeem Grant, though? Because you know for a fact that Jalen Waddle and Devontae Parker are probably on this team. Will Fuller is on this team. I think Kirk Merritt should be, so that's 4. I don't know if you can let go of Jakeem Grant just because of that speed. So probably him, and then either Preston, Mack. It's got to be either Preston or Mack, right? I don't think Malcolm Perry can make this roster. I don't even know how I feel about Grant. I don't know. But I think just because of contract, he's probably going to make the team. And I don't know what happens with Albert Wilson. Receiver is going to be tough, man. I think that Robert Foster, I thought we just released him. I don't know why he's listed on the roster. I think him, Alan Hearns, Khalil McLean, Kai Loxley, Malcolm Perry. I think all those guys are probably going to be gone. That curved like a son of a bitch. Man, that started off. Oh, he made that. I wasn't sure. It kind of looked like it went left. All right, I'm going to go get another drink real quick. I'll be back. I'll mute this real quick. Okay, I'm back. I need to straighten my back up a little bit too. Man, Jordan Palmer is starting to like really bring himself as like one of the better quarterback coaches out there. Then again, both Jordan and Carson Palmer both had fantastic mechanics. I'm not sure what type of playing time people are going to get in this second half. I'm not sure what this is going to look like. I have to just kind of see with that. I don't know if Alan Hearn's going to. I don't know what we're doing. A lot of the guys out there might just kind of play to the end of the game. To be fair. This Joe Burrow interview is actually kind of interesting. I think Cincinnati could be really good this year. You're good, man. It's kind of cool that you have cows. And I just got back anyway. I was taking a bit of a break while they're at halftime. I've been a Fins fan pretty much my whole life. My dad was a Dolphins fan, even though he's not that into football, which has always been what he went for. Mostly despite his dad, who's a Patriots fan. Um, and I think I started really getting into football in high school, though, which that's been, damn, it's been 10 years now. Holy shit, I'm 24. Fuck. That's crazy. Well, I guess I'm not 24 yet. I turned 24 Wednesday, but you know. Actually, I grew up in New Jersey as well, so I really couldn't get many Dolphins games because they didn't show them. So I'm also like I don't consider myself a fan of them, but a part of me as a kid did also root for the Steelers a little bit just because I couldn't stand the Eagles, Jets, and Giants. So up in New Jersey, the only team I could stand that I got to see often was Pittsburgh. So The only jersey that's not Dolphins related I have is Troy Polamalu to this day. I don't actually, but I wouldn't worry about that too much, man. Um, I'm honestly just fine. I would set up a PO, but I might get around to doing that. I might do that. I don't know. That could be kind of cool. I'm just happy to have you here, so I'm not talking to myself. That's more than enough for me. 'Cause I'm gonna be honest. When I started this, I didn't think anybody was ever gonna start watching these videos. I didn't start it with the hope of that. Um, so this already has been awesome, and I blew up so much faster last year than I ever would have expected. And I haven't even really blown up. I'm only at 700, but yeah, I know. I'm just I'm broke as hell. That's what that is. I just slowly trying to get that stuff. Took me forever to get a decent mic. Um, when I first started, I was literally using a Rock Band mic, and I had no webcam, no sort of camera whatsoever. Um, and I had a shitty ass laptop that would fuck up the audio, so I'd have to. Um, Actually, yeah, when I first started, yeah, I was using that shitty laptop, so I'd have to record the video on my laptop and record the audio on my phone. Ugh. I might be able to do that. Maybe get like a green screen or something. That could be a thing. True. Yeah, I might need to look into that. Are we finally coming out of halftime? Fantastic. I do kind of think that Cam probably will be New England starter week one. Yeah, I know. I just suck at that stuff. Like I even have social medias I never promote. I have a Patreon I never promote, but I don't know. It's in the description of this, all that stuff. But yeah, I put all the links to my socials and everything in the description of my videos. I always forget to mention it in videos. I appreciate it though, for real. Okay. Playing off a little bit more, not right up in their face now. Got to wrap up, man. You're trying to those arm tackles. Who's that? 58. That's Strobridge, I believe. Yeah, that's Jason Strobridge. You got to wrap up, man. We're crediting you as a good run stopper. You got to can't be looking bad out here, man. Yeah, he might. Yeah, he might get cut. I was excited when we drafted him. He just hasn't developed. Okay. Ooh. A lot of flags, man. I don't know, man. I don't really like him. I think Trill Williams has gotten cooked a couple times throughout this preseason. Quarterbacks seem to be like going at him. Maybe like as like a practice squad guy right now, but I don't know if he'd be able to stay on a practice squad without getting taken. That's the issue with Trill Williams though. Is he's kind of a positionless player. Because he's not really athletic enough to play safety, and he's way too small to play linebacker, but his coverage skills aren't good enough to be a corner. So but he's not terrible at any of those things. But it's not like a Hamza Nazarladine who was a good strong safety and a good linebacker. He's not really good enough to do any of them. So it's really a rough situation. Good hit from Noah, but forgot about Thaddeus Moss. Yeah, the hit's good, but I like him to see that like a step faster. The defense is looking aggressive with the hits, though, especially our DBs. That's Nate Hawley, 36. Second year safety. Didn't really get a chance to see him play last year, obviously. That does kind of annoy me in like preseason and stuff when Thaddeus Moss or any player like that, when they start making plays and stuff like that, and they don't let them have their moment. Instead, they got to talk about his dad. It kind of bothers me. Like Randy's one of my favorite receivers of all time, but let his son have his moment while he's here. I don't know. That stuff always bothers me. I feel like the actual network commentators just really irritate me with that shit. Yeah, I think he's gonna get cut too. He's gotten cooked. Noah. Yeah, I know. Um, but for me, like, I feel like it should almost be more handled like, hey, this guy is Randy Moss's son, if you weren't aware, and then move on and talk about what this player actually brings to the table. Because in my evaluations of players, I almost like if I mention that type of thing, it's very brief. Wow. Come on, man. Wrap him up. I fuck. That's all I can say. Yeah. Like I said, the defensive line play up the middle has been pretty rough. Tino Ellis, 46, has also been getting cooked quite a bit. Yeah. I don't think Tino Ellis is is going to be on this team long either. Corner is a little bit more set in stone. Because X, Byron, Noah, Nick, they're all going to make the team. Then you got Jason McCourty, so that's probably your five right there, and then maybe one more. So I don't know. It's going to be pretty tough to make it as a corner. People like Trill Williams might have a better shot because they do play multiple positions. He's going to have to really make it on special teams, though. Which I do think that Trill Williams could be a good special teams player. They do need to change his number, though. Give him something like the 40s or something. Because seeing him line up at safety at corner with number 51 is bothering me. I get it because he's technically a linebacker too. Michael Pilardi's looked pretty decent this preseason too. We haven't punted a whole lot, but he's looked okay. I was wondering what he was going to be like because I had never heard of him, and I don't watch film on punters. I'm not doing that. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Joe Mixon might blow up this year. He's already a really good running back, but I think he has so much potential. He just needs to stay healthy. Dokes, man. I'm liking Jared Dokes. I was pretty critical of our picking of him. But that was just because I really like Kylan Hill, and he was also there. But I am liking Jared Dokes. Okay. A little bit of yak from Hunter Long. I don't care about this Joe Mixon interview, bro. I really don't. I want to see how they're lining up. I think I seen Isaiah Ford out there. No, we cut him. Never mind. My bad. My bad. My bad. Who was that then? I think that might have been Malcolm Perry. Oh man, this I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of boring with no starters whatsoever. Oh, there we go. There's Tyler Shelvin for them. Kirk Merritt's coming back out. All right, cool. 'Cause I think him and Hunter Long are the main reasons I'm kind of still excited a little bit. A lot of these dudes ain't even make the team. Good throw. Ah, come on, Hunter. You have to catch that. Man. Man, he didn't call fair catch? Holy shit. That ain't good for your health. I'm not gonna hold you. I might not watch this whole game. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of penalties, man. Started to slow it down a lot too. Maybe I'll finish the third quarter and then we'll see how I'm feeling at that point. Maybe. We'll see. Yep. Yep. That's gonna be much more fun. I don't know how much longer I can watch Reed Sinet play. Oh man. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Hurricane Ida really fucked up a lot of shit, man. They're not wrong. Yeah, I think I might wrap this up after the third quarter's over. Come back in the regular season when there's a little bit more to really break down. Because a lot of these dudes are not making this team. And I'm probably going to have to watch this game again anyway. Yeah, I agree. I do think it'll probably be Cam week one. Good job by Jason Strowbridge there. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm bored as hell. There ain't nobody in here anymore. So yeah, another penalty, man. It's just penalty after penalty with these bottom of the roster guys right now. I'm gonna end it here, man. I'm tired as hell. Did a lot yesterday, did a lot this morning, so I'm just feeling exhausted. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this. If you liked it, I appreciate you hitting the like button. Leave any comments or questions down below once this becomes a video up on YouTube. If you're interested in fantasy football, there's a link to that down below. I don't know if we're going to get to do it. Not enough people seemed interested, so we might not be able to do it. All my socials are down there. My Patreon's down there. Go ahead and check that out as Jamal Perry drops a easy interception. But anyway, I will make a video probably tomorrow giving my opinions on the game as well. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.